Rodrigo had this project for a while. It's something he had developed, and he passed it on to me. Charles passed it on to me. I read it, and I just loved the material, except it felt extremely complex, extremely difficult. I thought it was, I thought there was a story somewhere inside these events, because it's a book that basically describes the underground conflict that has been ongoing between Cuba and the US during the last half century. I had been looking for a while for something that could reunite me with Edgar. We wanted to work together again after Carlos, but we didn't want to do Carlos bis, which was kind of offered us quite a few times. And also I wanted, after making a few more intimate movies, I wanted to try again to make a movie that tried to articulate the human and the historical, meaning to deal with the complexity of the world, but seen through the eyes of human individuals lost in the chaos of the politics of that time.
In other characters that I played, there are people that we all know and that are alive, and that we know the way they talk, the way they move. Like, for example, Donatella Versace, I needed to talk to her before, first of all, to get her blessing. And for this character, we decided to, with all the information that we wanted was there, everything was treated with a lot of respect, which I always care about when you're playing somebody real. I mean, I don't have to agree with her, I don't have to think like her, but everything was done with respect, and from a base of like a lot of information about these characters, we built our own interpretation of them. In terms of character and personality, and like what's behind making all of those decisions. And so I actually didn't even see a lot of, there were some videos of her on the internet. I just saw a couple of references, and then we wanted to create our own version, like, because what was important is the story that we were telling, not so much like trying to capture like the essence of how that person was, but what is behind that psychology and behind those decisions.
It's not about making a photocopy of those characters, more about a painting, and I mean that I think it's the approach, especially for characters as Penelope described, are not of public knowledge. People don't know really how they used to talk, how they behave. So we had more of a latitude to investors, like to insufflate them with whatever impact they had on us, and also somehow it was a, we were in Cuba. These people are very, they're very influential there. The island is very small, and we were very close to them. So in a way, we wanted to keep as much freedom as possible, creative freedom, and not. I think that to establish that commitment to the characters was not necessary in this case, as Penelope described, with Donatella, who's alive and around, and of course, it was possible for that interaction to happen. In my case, of course not, because Gianni's not around. I would have tried had he been around. But in this case, and also Olivier wrote in the same way that happened with Carlos. He wrote very interesting characters. He did that research for us, so we kind of like open up to the characters that he had written.